It's Thursday the 25th of August and welcome to From the South. Hundreds gathered in plazas in the centre of Caracas today to show support for the government. In two separate concentrations, various Chavista organizations came together. They intended to show strength and unity ahead of an opposition-scheduled march next week. The opposition has termed their march, quote, the taking of Caracas. Some opposition leaders have also called for civil disobedience. Brazil's Senate opened the 5-day impeachment trial against suspended President Dilma Rousseff on Thursday, and will hear witnesses for and against the leftist leader, who is expected to be removed from office next week on trumped-up charges of breaking budget laws. Rousseff will appear before the 81 senators next Monday to defend herself, but her opponents are confident that they have more than the 54 votes needed to convict her in a trial presided over by Chief Justice Ricardo Lewandowski. Although the peace agreement is close to being finalized, there are still critics of the deal. Today, Colombian negotiators in Havana defended the peace accords, saying that the cost of bringing rebel fighters into society was much lower than spending on war. The Peruvian church has responded to last week's decision by a Lima judge to distribute the morning after pill for free. The bishops believed that the life of an unborn is greater than the benefits of the pill. The injunction was approved in Lima and was supported by the Health Ministry. Some 250 people have died, while over 300 were injured in Wednesday's earthquake in Italy. Rescue efforts are continuing, but these are being hampered by hundreds of aftershocks. Tourists are among those believed to have been killed or caught up in the quake, as many tourists visited the affected towns in the summer. Myanmar's President Hitin Kyaw took stock of the toppled ancient structures and crumbling temple walls in the ancient capital of Bagan. This comes after a powerful earthquake hit the country, killing 4 people and damaging the country's top tourist destination. France's highest administrative court will decide on Friday whether to overturn the ban on wearing bikinis on the beach imposed by 26 towns. The ban has sparked controversy in Europe and abroad. The State Council heard arguments from the Human Rights League and an anti-Islamophobia group. Iraqi forces backed by coalition airstrikes were able to push the Islamic State group militants out of the strategic northern town Mosul. Engineering units then proceeded to clear the town of booby traps. US Secretary of State John Kerry has announced a new initiative to restart Yemen peace talks. While visiting Saudi Arabia, Kerry offered Houthi rebels participation in the country's unity government in exchange for a transfer of their heavy weapons to a third party. In his latest appeal to minority voters, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump has accused Democratic rival Hillary Clinton of being a bigot. According to Trump, he added that Clinton and the Democratic Party had taken advantage of the African American community. Singapore's Nutonomy has launched driverless cars, beating the likes of US tech giants Uber and Google to the punch. The driverless taxi took to the streets in a limited public trial. The company expects to fully launch in Singapore by 2018.
Dozens of Palestinians gathered at the Unknown Soldier Square in the center of Gaza City Thursday morning to celebrate the victory of Palestinian hunger-striking prisoner Bilal Kayed, who spent 71 days without food to protest his administrative detention in Israeli jail without a charge or trial. The Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine confirmed in a statement Wednesday that Kayed had called off his strike after a deal with Israeli authorities to set him free on December 12. According to the terms of the deal, he will no longer be held in isolation and will be allowed family visits.
Under the agreement, prisoner Bilal Kayed suspended his hunger strike in return for ending his administrative detention without renewal and allowing him family visits. This way, Kayed has challenged the Israeli position, which aims to make administrative detention a tool for breaking the spirits of Kayed and his fellow inmates.
Over the past few weeks, Kayed suffered a critical deterioration in his health due to his life-threatening fast. This week, Israel's Supreme Court had refused to rule on a petition to unchain Kayed, saying the issue was still before a lower court. Kayed was meant to be freed from prison on June 13, after spending 14 and a half years in Israeli prison. However, Israeli authorities issued him a 6-month administrative detention order against him on the day of his release. 5 Palestinian prisoners in Israeli custody currently continue their hunger strikes to protest their administrative detention without a charge or trial, including journalist Omar Nazal, Muhammad and Mahmoud Bulbul, Malik Al-Qadi, and Iyad Hrema. Nur Harazin, teleSur's TV, Gaza.
Real Madrid superstar Cristiano Ronaldo won the UEFA Best Player in Europe award. The honour comes after Ronaldo won both last season's Champions League and Euro 2016 with Portugal. This is the second time he has received the accolade in his career. More on these and other stories on our website telesurtv.net/English.